don't be thinking that because they are second on the league, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a difficult game. Is that clear? Okay, so we need to go with that mentality. We run to the middle, from the corners, sprint to here. We touch the line, so we come here, we touch the line, we go back pedal to this one, and then we defend, okay? So, blues, they're gonna attack first, red defending. Okay, we start here. You in goal here, you in goal green, so greens you come here, greens come here, sack, non-beeps go over there. Yeah, you play non, so we wanna play greens against non-beeps. Liam, go and goal over there.
Rivaldo on the right, Fat Ronaldo.
Shut the fuck up.
That's fine, that's fine.
Zach's on the left, Ruben's on the right.
The legs, bruv. Oh my lord.
10 metros en los partidos, I need to see it here. Next week on Sunday we play in York, and York is a different thing. The court is 44/22. We're not gonna play on that court. The court is faster, it's quicker, and it's a massive court. Okay, so we need to be careful with that. Also, they have the two under-19 players back, Davin and the other guy. It's a totally different team that they play against Manchester. Okay, so don't be thinking that because they are second on the league, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a difficult game. Is that clear? Okay, so we need to go with that mentality.
Where's the game?
Is that clear?
York.
Okay, one more thing, guys.
Same place.
Same venue.
We play at 4:30. We're gonna try to go before. We meet everyone for lunch. There, we have lunch together, and then we go to the venue.
Well, it was a 2-2 draw between Manchester and Bolton to get us underway today. Loughborough Students then went on to beat Hartpury by 3-2, and Bloomsbury ran out 6-3 winners over strugglers Wessex. Can London Helvecia get the job done here, or will York spring a surprise? Let's see which way it goes as the game begins. Has been inside the York half. Tiharin here, it's blocked away. It's Divine. Back to Tiharin, who will take aim from there, but again his luck was out. Santos pulls that one wide. Back involved today for London Helvecia, having missed out in the 8-0 win over Wessex here last week. Divine loses out to Tiharin. Here's Restrepo. Tiharin continues his run, but it was just too far ahead of him, and I think there's going to be a rolling foul here indicated for the challenge on Tiharin. Tiharin lost that one forward in search of Santos. Back across here for Claudio Ribeiro, but he got the finish wrong. Ackroyd there dispossessed. Tiharin turns away, and the referee's whistle goes for the foul. Outside the penalty area, although Tiharin ended up in it. Nonetheless, it's still a very promising position for the free kick which will follow. There was contact between the right leg of Veneroso and Tiharin. It's 2 fouls now against York. So Reed leaves this one for Tiharin. It's straight into the wall. There though, to the second post, and Ribeiro scores. Well, he won't score many simpler than that, Claudio Ribeiro. There was perhaps an element of fortune about the way in which it broke through to him. But Ribeiro there on hand to tap home. 1-0. It was a bit of an improvised free kick, I thought initially. And as you can see, the touch off Pina. And Helvecia here score again, directly from the restart. As we looked at the initial replay, Hassan broke forwards and Hassan found the net. That's 2 in 10 seconds for London Helvecia. After a decent start, it's all gone to pot for the home team. Ribeiro, back to Hassan. Would have been an excellent goal. Silky footwork from Ribeiro as the 2 goal scorers look to link up. Ribeiro really strutting his stuff out there on court. Lovely layoff for Hassan, but it was saved at the near post. Across to Reed. Reed took it in his stride. Oh, good turn from Reed. Well, where did that come from? Excellent skill. Brilliant execution, just not the finish. Would have been some goal. Ribeiro plays that forward first time. Restrepo around the goalkeeper, and that's 3-0. Ribeiro that time the provider, and Restrepo with the finish. It took a touch on its way through. The goalkeeper was left stranded. And the reigning champions here very much threatening to run away with it. And there is going to be a timeout here, and it is for York. So Junior Roberti at this point opting for the timeout minute. Helvecia very much firmly in control at this stage. It's been attack versus defence. Enrique Guillen leading the timeout minute for London Helvecia. Of course, had a stint away from the men's first team. Nice ball over the top there from James. Excellent execution. Back to Wilson. Wilson here forward to Barber. Barber changes the angle, but Reed uses all of his experience. Barber there felt that it was a back pass, I think, to Barsakov, but it was never in truth going to be given. Veneroso there trying to win it back off Restrepo, and he does. James. Divine, back to Pina. Ribeiro still ahead of the ball and needs to get back. Divine, here for Patrick Pina. York feel that that's a foul, and the yellow card is going to be coming out for it too. This is a really good position for the set piece. Pina managed to get the shot away on goal, but he was caught from behind by Restrepo, who joins Veneroso by way of yellow cards in this first half. Restrepo there with his third booking of the season. Divine leaves it for Monge. Barsakov stood firm to it, but had he encroached there, Barsakov? I think so. And the yellow card is shown to the Helvecia goalkeeper. He certainly wasn't 5 metres away. Creeping forwards. And still, he's what, 2 metres away, 3 at most when he made the save. Really good decision from Mark Burkitt. Yellow card there to Barsakov for that. Pina fired that one straight in again. Monge, all the way across. Ackroyd tried to set it back for Pina. It was a fresh air shot in the end, though, from Pina, as we get confirmation of the Barsakov yellow card. Left down on the floor. Ribeiro needs to be quick to get the shot away, and Helvecia can't manage it in time. That's the end of the first half. A first half which was a struggle for the home team, York Vikings. London Helvecia with 3 goals in that first 20 minutes and 3 different goal scorers too. An 8th goal of the season for Claudio Ribeiro. That was quickly followed by a neat finish from Sak Hassan, and Camilo Restrepo made it 3. Welcome back then for the final half of action this weekend in the National Futsal Series at the University of York Sports Centre. It is half-time of the final game of today's action from the men's Tier 1. And London Helvecia 3 goals up at the midway point in this game against today's hosts, York Vikings. But yeah, London Helvecia then have used all of their out-court options in that first half. It's York coming forward here. It's saved by Barsakov. Helvecia goalkeeper who's played every minute of this one so far, despite the fact that both Dimar Lahoz and Liam Hine are amongst the subs. Ribeiro there sets back to Barsakov. And Helvecia break out. It's forward to Ribeiro. Kuhn to the left. Ribeiro turns, feeds it across to Hassan. Hassan for Kuhn. The goalkeeper makes an excellent stop. Went flying across the face of goal there, Jack Riley. Kuhn, when he turned it goal-bound, surely thought he'd scored. Excellent reaction save from Jack Riley in the York goal. Hassan there into the side netting. No such fortune as we cut back to Sak Hassan shooting for goal that time. And the ceiling for the Helvecia number 11 is sky high. Pina. The deflection takes it wide. Again, another one which could have ended up anywhere. Pina all the way across, it's in. Through the legs of Barsakov. Patrick Pina scores and it's 3-1. Not one that the Helvecia goalkeeper will want to see back. And from a simple set piece, York here have themselves a lifeline. Pina provides it. The angle was so narrow. That should not be getting in. Past the goalkeeper at his near post. Through the legs it went. 10 minutes and change left on the clock now. Helvecia have lost out again. It's Wilson. Oh, it's against the post. Well, how close was that? A matter of inches. And York could well have been back just one behind. There's also an element of fortune about it for Helvecia, the way in which it came back off the post, back off Barsakov, but not into the back of his own net. Pina, the York goal scorer, there under intense pressure though. Forward here to Wilson, big opportunity. Barsakov has gone some way there to making amends for his earlier error. Veneroso, I'm not sure how Wilson was afforded so much space though. Helvecia stepped higher up the court in pressing high. Reed seemed to leave his man, left his opposite number. Jacob Wilson will be wishing, begging that he could have the opportunity back. He's got the ball again. Forward here to Divine, forced wide and Divine's put it wide. Reed, still there's an urgency about Helvecia's play. Still moving the ball quickly, not slowing the game down at all. It probably shows you how much they want to get the once intact 3-goal lead back. It is no longer. Hassan, excellent footwork. Across here and back to Hassan. The goalkeeper saves it initially. It's a fine double stop. An excellent double save. How on earth did Riley keep that one out? The York goalkeeper was left sprawling around on the floor. And somehow he was able to react to the second Sak Hassan shot. Veneroso here to Torre. Back to Veneroso, but Torre's down. Back to his feet now. Veneroso, no foul. That is. And that's a 10-metre penalty. Santos with a long run up, left-footed, and scores. Is that the goal that kills any hope away for York? Fired past Jack Riley in the York net. Ribeiro all the way over the top there for Santos. On his weaker right foot though that time. And it showed in the end as he wasn't able to control the shot. Mirror the opportunity across onto his left and certainly think he would have scored. Restrepo might. Restrepo does score. It's game, set and match now for London Helvecia. CAMILO Restrepo is at the double again. Such a cheeky finish over the goalkeeper. And he wheeled away in celebration. Forward there for Wilson, but it was overcooked on the ball through. Liam Hine is on there in goal for London Helvecia, by the way. He has been for the last couple of minutes, having come on to replace Barsakov. I'd imagine Dimar Lahaz is suffering with an injury. It's pure speculation, but as the header there is sent goal bound and sent in. Restrepo has his hat-trick. It was misjudged by Riley. And CAMILO Restrepo adds another to his name. Adds another to his tally for this season. Makes it 6. hasn't been as prolific this season, in truth, as he was in the last campaign, as Eagledon there got the shot in on goal. It's a long-range strike from Liam Hine, who tried his luck. But yeah, CAMILO Restrepo hasn't been as prolific in front of goal this season as he had been last season, but really back amongst the goals today with a star performance. And a hat-trick to his name too. And there goes the buzzer. That's the end of this one, the end of this weekend's games, the end of this season's National Futsal Series matches to be played at the University of York. There's still plenty more games to bring to you in the coming weeks, but for York as a venue, that is their season's hosting complete. And it's finished here between London Helvecia and our hosts. London Helvecia are very much on the right side of the scoreline. For York, they threatened a comeback in that second half, but it wasn't to be for them. And after the concession of a 10-metre penalty, Helvecia took the game in their stride and took it too far away from the Vikings. It's finished. London Helvecia 6, York 1. Here's how the league table stands. Bloomsbury are still at the top of it, but the big point today, really, Helvecia opening up that gap in the top 4 places, and now find themselves 3 points ahead of the chasing pack below, led by Bolton. Wessex still down at the bottom on 4 points. It makes for an exciting end to the league season.